So this was a topic that I had anticipated to get out way before now. I wanted this to be the 2-year anniversary to my most viewed video, which is what are people thinking when they stare at you, or why do people stare at you? This was a concept that I did June 21st of 2021, and I wanted to do a birthday series for it. So although I am a little late, I'm always right on time, and I come with great gifts because what I'm going to do is expand on this topic. Yes, in today's video, we're going to figure out what people are thinking when they stare at you, why they're staring at you, but we're going to expand this into a series so that we can dive deeper into it, okay? And I want this to be viewer votes included, okay, because I have specific locations or places where people may stare at you most often, but I want you guys to vote for top 3, and that series will be presented over on Patreon. I may put one over here and then put the other 2 over there. I haven't decided yet, but this is how we're going to work the why do people stare at you series, but it'll be why do people stare at you at the gym, why do people stare at you at the grocery store, why do people stare at you at school, why do people stare at you at the mall, so on and so forth. So I'm going to allow some time for votes to be cast, and then I will proceed with the series as it sees fit. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm super excited, and I hope you are too. Let's go ahead and get into it. Thank you guys so much. If you've been rocking with me since the staring at me back in 2021, let me know in the comment section down below, or if you found me afterwards, just let me know. When did you hop on the join me? Alright? When did you hop on the join me? Let's go ahead and get started and find out in plain old simple terms, no matter the location, why do people stare at you and what are they thinking when they stare, okay? Let's get it. We have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Feel free to pause the screen if needed to make your selections. You can roll a die. You can write numbers down on a piece of paper, throw them up into little rippy bits, and then pick one and see what you get. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. And if you are interested in that series and other exclusive content and extended readings, be sure to become a patron so that you can get access to that information, to those readings. That will be linked to the description box down below, and also near that link right above it will be the link to book a personal reading if you want to get more in depth. Now let's go ahead and get started. Group number 1. I'm first of all hearing numero tres, so if you speak Spanish and you were debating between group 1 and 3, or that's your second option, please trust your intuition, okay? Let's go ahead and get started and find out in plain simple terms, why do people stare at you and what are they thinking when they stare? If you want to participate in the vote, be sure to check the community tab. I will try to put it in the comment section if I have to link it or something for you to cast your vote. I will probably allow the votes to go out for about a week. We'll see. I don't know, maybe 5 days or something like that. I'm not really sure. Or just depending on how the votes come in. But you will be voting for why people stare at you in specific places, locations, and spaces. I will have a list of them and you can cast your vote. If there is another place that you would like for me to take into account, and you're feeling free to share, please do, and people will give it a thumbs up and like it so that it will be brought to my attention and we can make that happen too. Be sure to subscribe to Patreon. That is where half of the location readings will take place, as I'm going to do this video here on the channel, and then I'm going to do another one about a specific location on the channel, and then the other 2 will be over on Patreon, so you don't want to miss out. All the information will be in the description box down below or in the comment section. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, just leave a comment and let me know. So let's go ahead and find out, why do people stare at my group number 1s and what are they thinking when they see you? Okay. Okay, so part of why they stare could have something to do with the colors that you wear, or like the color of your hair that contrasts with the color of your shirt or your pants or your skirt. but there's some way that you make these weird quirky colors and things work. For some of you, this is crystals that draw people's attention. This is why they stare. Most specifically a necklace. You may get a lot of questions about the jewelry that you wear. Okay, why do people stare at my group number ones? There's something also rare about your physical appearance. I'm being brought to someone that has icy blue eyes and then stark dark black hair, maybe even like paler skin. Doesn't have to be that description to a T, but what I'm highlighting is the eyes and the contrast of the hair. This is a physical appearance that you don't see that often. So you also have a rare or alien-like appearance to you. This is also why people tend to stare. What are they thinking when they... Okay, yeah, this is happening when people are passing by you. This is like quick glances, okay? Like walking past you on the street, okay? There's something here about them being on their way to work or you being on your way to work. There's something about a class or a classic uniform. Someone could be afraid of clowns, or someone has a theory about clowns. Someone wants something about Matthew or magic to lighten up, to have more fun, okay? So people also stare at you too because, okay, for some of you, if you're not like scared of a clown, that's talking about how people feel like you lighten up the mood, okay? So people could stare at you because you could be the class clown for those of you that are in school. Or you could be the shiz starter, the troublemaker. Why do people stare at my group number ones? I'm getting like giggling, okay? So you could do something funny. Some of you could like accidentally fall, or it doesn't have to be the case though. It's just something here that you make people giggle or you make people laugh. For some of you, you could literally be like a comedian, or you could be a comedian. Like if you aren't one, you could be, you know? Some of you, this is how your students feel about you if you're a teacher, or a real estate agent. Let's see, what other information can we gather? For my group number ones, why do people tend to stare at my group number ones? You look youthful, you look young, you look sweet. Baccalaureate? Yeah, like you look like a freshman, okay? So you may attract a lot of older people towards you, and they're thinking that you remind them of someone that they used to know, or someone that they used to have a crush on, or someone that they used to date, or someone that they used to teach, or someone that they used to have a crush on. Did I say that already? I don't know. Let's see. You just seem like some sort of an unlikely memory or reminder to some people, or yeah, like you could be like, I'm seeing like fantasies being built around you, especially like this elderly thing going on here, because I really see like this could be like in professional settings, people that could teach you something that are older than you. They've got years on you, dog. I'm talking like they've got at least 1 decade to 3 decades on you. They're like, this could never happen. But back in my day, look at that. See, I just split the deck and the Empress comes out here. They're like, back in my day, that would have been mine. Okay? And then they start like kind of reminiscing, thinking back. All right, let's see. So you remind people of a sweet memory, or a sweet fantasy, or you are currently in that moment, a sweet memory or fantasy that they will remember, okay? Let's see, what else can we add here? I understand first perceptual position in problem solving. I consider the situation from my own perspectives and imagine looking at it from my own eyes. This is giving that troublemaker energy that I was really picking up on. By the way, this is the Neuro-Linguist deck for self-discovery. Highly recommend. I do enjoy it. I can't remember if it's on sale right now. Remind me if I don't link it or if I don't say anything about it. Let's see. Continuous learning is taking heed of the lessons learned in life. There's this very youthful energy around you as well here, like this young and dumb, okay, but not necessarily like dumb, like just that's the saying, that's how the saying goes. Throwing caution to the wind, okay, so you have like this free spirit energy that also makes people stare at you, or they're thinking that you are a free spirit when they are staring. They wonder if you're a free spirit. Okay, now we have revisit and strategize. I know that I can strategize the area of my life that I would like to excel in and achieve my goals, results, and success. Now this is in the reverse here, so I'm seeing that people also stare at you too because of the way that you are just ready to press reset or restart. You're ready to always move ahead, move forward. Okay, so people could also be looking at you, staring at you because maybe they want you to backtrack, or they want you to slow down, or they want you to, or you could always be on the move and they feel like they can never catch you or catch a break with you. And take ownership of life and self. Yeah, I like that slow down energy that I was picking up on. I take sole responsibility for my thoughts, patterns, emotional inconsistencies, lifestyle habits, perceptions, limiting beliefs, or my faulty reasoning. Okay, so yeah, there is like this reckless, this young and reckless energy. Maybe not young and dumb. Let's go with that young and reckless energy around this reading here. This is why people stare. This is what people are thinking when they stare. At the bottom of the deck, maintain immediacy behaviors. I know that maintaining eye contact and focus encourage in-depth communication. Okay, yeah, so there could also be something here too about innocence or frivolity or meekness, shy, insecurities even. People could also stare and think that when they're staring that you should be more confident in yourself. Okay. Closing messages. Yes. Page of Wands, Nine of Swords. Some people stare at you because they see so much potential, if you want to see it that way, but they see a lot of nerves that gets in the way of this star-like quality here. And this is all that I have for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to participate in the vote so that you can contribute to the Why People Stare at You in Certain Locations series. Sending you so much love, so much life, and until next time, take care, be well. Bye. Group number 2, let's find out what are people thinking when they stare at you. Please be sure to participate in the vote for the Why People Stare at You at this location series. I will have a link most likely to the voting near the timestamps or in the comment section down below. You can stay updated to find out how you can vote while it's still relevant. Okay, be sure to subscribe to Patreon so that you can get all of that content when it drops. I'll probably put half of the content here and half there, so there will be one more video with a specific location on the channel, and then there will be 2 other videos with specific locations over on Patreon, and you don't want to miss out. So let's go ahead and get started and find out, why do people stare at you? In simple, plain terms, why are they staring? Group number 2. Why do people stare at group number 2? What are they thinking when they're staring at group number 2? Okay, so they could be thinking about how maybe you are with a twin, or you are with a friend, a lover, a sibling, a family member. Okay, I'm seeing pairs here or companionship, and there's clear love or longevity between the two here. Okay, for some of you, this is specific. At a grocery store, you may be with your significant other, or the person that you came in with. You two go separate ways, and someone's taking note of you guys going separate ways. And they might want to use this opportunity to approach one person or the other here. So people stare at you, and what they're thinking when they stare is that they want to approach you or the person that you came with, but they are intimidated by the two of you together. Okay, so someone could have seen you with someone and they were just like, not gonna go there, not gonna stir up any trouble there. Okay. Why do people tend to stare? What are they thinking when they stare? For some, this is like an ex or someone that could have seen you with someone else, and this is what they were thinking is like, oh, not gonna get mixed up in that, you know, like, oh, let me mind my own business, like, oh, let me go my own way, like, oh, I don't know, like, that's the most specific message coming through is, oh, like, oh, let me go this way. Let's see. These are seeming pretty clear. Honestly, these two are seeming really clear. But this one right here is completely foggy. This one right here is questionable or teetering. And I don't really know what that means. I'm talking about the energies coming off of the cards. Like, these are very potent. And then there was a tinge of this, and there was absolutely none of this. Okay, so there could even be like some, like this tinge of regret or not seeing something coming. Yeah, okay. So seeing something that makes him realize like, oh, that's not an option. Like, that's not even practical anymore. Ah, so people could see you out, think that you're attractive, and they might want to approach you, or they may think that you need a job or you need some candy or whatever. And then when they're about to approach you, they realize like, oh, they already got somebody, or like that's not gonna work. Like, yeah, I just saw the Three of Swords, and y'all know that represents betrayal. 10 of Wands here, yeah. So when people stare, what they're thinking is like, damn. Okay. The Strength card. Yeah, there's like this. Like, it would take a lot of courage to approach, or it would, yeah, like it would take a lot of effort to change this, or like it would take more effort than the situation calls for to fix it. But is it even worth it? It's like I think that I would have to put in too much effort or energy here, so I'm not even gonna bother. Like, I'm just not gonna bother. So people could think that you look high maintenance, maybe you look rich, maybe you, or again, you're taken in some way, shape, or form. They're like, you know what, I'm just not even gonna bother. Look at that, 3 of Pentacles, y'all know. 2. I'm hearing 2 is a party, 3 is a crowd. I'll find my way out. That sounds like Cat Williams, okay? Yeah, like 9 of Pentacles, like I find my way out. Like, I'm single and sexy, it's okay, okay? There's like this energy here where people are like, like I feel like I could have got that person, I could have pulled that person, but they're already doing something, so it's okay. It's okay. Now, for some of you, you might even be with a friend, and this could be someone mistaken as a partner or something, and it discourages people. Okay, it does. Especially because you and this person that you're with look happy, or you might be laughing, having a good time, or just like in your own little world. Yeah, Temperance, like in your own little world. Yeah, I keep getting 3 is a crowd. Someone's like, yeah, fine, whatever, bye. 3 is a crowd. Okay, what else? Yeah. And they think about it. They're like, I mean, I know that I could, but nah. One more, please. A lot of yellows and oranges here. Y'all know that that's solar plexus chakra, sacral chakra, which highlights your creativity, your confidence. Then we got that Nine of Swords. See, the creativity and the confidence just goes away when, like, there's a slap in the face here. That's what that Five of Swords is. Okay? Now, for some of y'all, it could even be a situation where, you know, it could be a situation where maybe, like, you and your friends, like, are, like, whispering, giggling to people about something, and the person that was staring overhears, and they're just kind of like, oh, I was gonna try to be friends with them, but they don't like my type, you know, like something like that. Okay, let's get some more. Let's get some more. I don't know, there's like a sad kind of energy here, but it's not, it's sad, but it's a detached sad. Let's see. Let's see. What else can we add here? Why do people stare at my group number 2s? What do they tend to think when they're staring at my group number 2s? I don't know, there's something here about a lot to process. For a lot of you, this definitely could be an ex. Whether you came here by that or not, you know how that shit go. Okay, relinquish mental and emotional attack. I know that when I give attention to the positive character and behavior of others, I see them in the way I would like myself to be seen. Yes, see, they don't want to be perceived in a certain way. Like they might know, they want to have decorum. They don't want to curse anybody out. They don't want to yell. They don't want to scream. They don't want to fight. They want to keep it cute. They want to keep it classy, you know? And so, but them keeping it classy, like, leaves them in this anguish to be like, I wish I would have said more. I wish I could have did more. So even if this is a stranger, y'all, like, y'all know, like, maybe some people believe in love at first sight, or like, even if it's a friend at first sight, like, you see that person, you're like, yo, like, I feel like I'm supposed to know that person. What else can we add here? What people are thinking when they stare. There's like this feeling, because it says defeat here, but I feel like this is this person going against what would be either expected of them and taking that defeat, or going against what someone else might do in a situation. Because again, there's this line here. I want him or her to feel insulted, and with it being in red, it's like, this is what you don't want to do. You don't want to insult or humiliate or betray, or you don't want to be insulted, humiliated, or betrayed, so you just don't act on it. So that's how the strangers are feeling when they're looking at you. They're just like, you know what, I don't want this person to insult me, because then I gotta insult them. I don't want this person to betray or humiliate me, because then I gotta betray and humiliate them. There's like this, I don't want to start up any trouble, so I'm just gonna mind my business. Okay, and we have active listening deviates from cognitive bias or personal view. I focus on the core message and remain open and respectful of others' opinions. And respectful of the opinions of others. I think that's very loose behavior. You are so shameless. Stop being so, yeah, like, there's like this, they don't want to be perceived as messy or bad or evil or dark. They don't want to be perceived as that just because they may be attracted to you or because they want to speak to you. They don't want to step on any toes. So they're staring and thinking like, you know what, I'm going to just stay in my place. Eliminate generalizations. Okay. Yeah. Generalizations or like stereotypes. Like, I'm seeing that this person may have wanted to confront a situation here, but they were like, no, you know what? I'm not going to be that person that snaps right here. So y'all not going to put me on TikTok, you know? It says, I recognize that everybody is different and everybody who comes into my life has a purpose for me or a lesson to teach me. Okay? Yeah, there's a lot of stereotypes on this card right here that I'm not even going to bother reading about. But yeah, this was definitely someone staring and thinking, look, I don't want to be a stereotype, so I'm not going to say anything. This could be in either way, though. Maybe like if you were talking shiz and somebody overheard it, they may have stopped doing something, or they didn't say something because they didn't want to be that stereotype. Or they could have made a scene, but they didn't want to be that stereotype. There's just something here about that, okay? Bottom of the deck is accept unconditionally. I know that in relationships, I will not manipulate or try to change others, and I can control how or what I am willing to be for others. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, this was someone who was like, you know what? I'm not going to try to come between that. I'm not going to try to do this. I'm not going to try to do that. And so they didn't, okay? This is what they're thinking, all right? When they are staring, it's like, you know what? And again, these thoughts can happen in the span of like 20 seconds. I'm doing a reading that's minutes long, but the way that our brain works, these processes happen within like milliseconds. So keep that in mind too, babes. Now, any final messages? Yeah, but it causes buildup over time. This Knight of Pentacles to this Nine of Swords is like it's a buildup over time, like I tried to cool it. I cooled my, yeah, they could be like the type of person too that's like, okay, I cooled my emotions, and now they might even be like, okay, now the next time I see this person, I'm gonna do this, or the next time that, yeah, they're making plans. See, baby, I've been making plans. Is that Matrimony by Usher? Oh, love don't belong to anyone but you. Let's see. If there's a question of my Nine of Wands, yeah, cautious. This is someone who already feels criminalized. Look at this, the Five of Swords. This is someone who's already, like, the people that are staring at you, or what they're thinking when they stare is that it's like, man, they already, like, okay, let's be cliche here. Let's say it's like a youthful woman, okay, and the one that's staring is an older man. Okay, this older man doesn't want to be stereotypical in the sense that he comes off as a creep by staring or by giving this compliment. This person, again, this is someone who, this older man in this case, would already feel criminalized, okay? So because they feel criminalized, they don't want to act like a criminal, because then you're going to be like, oh, I knew it. I knew it, you know? Like, you run into your ex at the grocery store and they're with their current person, and it's like, you know, I could go over there and be messy, but then they're going to put that's going to throw that up in my face, be like, oh, I knew you'd never change, you know? Like, oh, the Three of Cups here. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit. Just trying to keep the peace, bro. That's it. What they're thinking is, I just want to keep the peace. It is what it is. Truce. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Sending you so much love, so much life. Leave love in the comment section down below. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, that will be linked in the description box. If you're interested in joining Patreon so that you can see what your votes contribute to, that will be linked in the description box down below so that we can talk about why people stare at you at specific locations. But without further ado, let's go ahead and move on. And yes, there is a TAYliens message at the very end if you are a subscriber. See ya. Group number 3, thank you so much for being here. Sending you so much love, so much life. Let's go ahead and get started and find out, why do people tend to stare at you? But first, make sure you participate in the vote so that you can decide what specific readings will be done. And based on the amount of votes will determine where I place certain readings on specific locations about where people tend to stare at you the most, okay? So if you're interested in that, vote, please check in the comment section down below, or it'll be linked, okay? So we're going to find out today, why do people tend to stare at you, and what are they thinking when they stare? Okay, so first of all, people tend to stare at you because they think you look familiar, but in a famous way, like off of the television or on their phone. People could tend to stare at you Because you may be ranting or giving a speech or receiving an award or accolades of some sort, or graduating. You may do this often, okay? Yeah, you're always blasting off with some like Jimmy Neutron, like scientific, above and beyond type shiz. Buzz Lightyear energy is so Jimmy Neutron, Buzz Lightyear, like these nerdy genius know-it-all type energies. Okay, so this is why people are staring at you, because you just seem smart as hell. Like you seeming so smart it's got people dumbfounded, literally. I'm getting this king right here is like, what tea she finna spill today? What tea they finna spill today? How are you gonna help me today? Your kindness, your highness. What do you need to release? Yeah, like what do you need to get off your chest today? Like, okay, so people stare at you because they really want to hear what you have to say. Or they're really listening to what you have to say. Like you made them maybe think twice. Okay, I'm getting like this say it with your chest energy. Okay, the Two of Wands. Yeah, you have the voice of a leader, or like an impactful person is really what I'm getting here. Like I'm getting like people will stare at you because your voice is what they heard first, and then that draws their eyes, and now they can't believe what they're looking at. Yeah, it's like, behold. Okay, so people could also stare at you and think that you are dramatic as fudge. People could think that you are so dramatic, or very passionate, driven, loud, well-spoken, or just, again, dramatic. Like you come with the theatrics. That's what it is. Like a jester would bring theatrics towards the king, and sometimes people like to like be like, oh, you're a joker, you're like scum of the earth. But imagine if you lived life without laughing. You would hate your life. Okay? So this is the kind of love that you bring in. Yeah, you just bring in a lot of renewal, a sense of freedom. You also bring a sense of urgency. Like you, yeah, damn, I said urgency, and then the devil card comes out. It's like you make people addicted to doing better. Oh, I forgot. I can't show the Nike card. You get people hooked. Okay, yeah, like you have a very enticing energy, or you just be catching people's attention. Okay, you just catch people's attention. You capture the room. You just capture people. You capture. For some of you, you could be actors, actresses, vocal coaches, artists, whatever. But you have a very captivating voice. Okay, why do people tend to stare at my group number 3s? Continuous learning is sharing knowledge with others. Those rants that I was talking about. I know that when I lead with what I learned, I am leading myself and others to prosperity and success. Okay, that's great. That's a great way to take on a lesson. When you are maybe going at it with somebody, when you're arguing, what do you need to release? When you're talking, you talk about what you learned. You start off with what you learned, so that it's not only beneficial to your claim, but it's beneficial to anyone that is observing or listening. That's beautiful. The neurolinguist values gratitude. Yeah, like you show gratitude for what you learned from the situation. Gratitude is being grateful for all the blessings and the people that are present in life. I appreciate everything and everyone that I have in my life, and I am thankful for them. And I know that when I am grateful for my blessings, I will be attracting even more. Yeah, like you have this contagiously jovial, happy energy. Let's see. Like you're like a great teacher that people just want to keep coming back to, whether you're a teacher or not. Like your friends look at you like a teacher. Let's see what else. And then we have immediacy has a positive impact on the quality of relationships. I know that when I communicate immediately or as soon as possible, I am demonstrating genuine interest and care. That's what this Devil card energy is here, sitting next to that Ace of Cups. It's like tending to your loved ones so deeply sometimes that maybe it even is detrimental to you at some points in time here. This could be another reason why people are staring. What they're thinking is like, damn, like this person will go to the ends of the earth to express their love, or like this person is obsessed, okay, or whatever the case may be. Discuss common ground. I talk about things we have in common and things I have done together or share with my relations. Okay, so you are a very much we, the people kind of vibration to you. You're a team player. Okay, this is what people are thinking when they stare at you. People feel like you would be a great team lead of some sort. The Knight of Swords, and what else? Closing message here. People feel so satisfied just being around you or experiencing you. People feel like they don't leave empty-handed, or they always leave with something, even if they didn't mean to leave with something. Judgment. Bottom of the deck, the Four of Wands. People stare at you because they feel like you're the one that they need to either, it could be they feel like you're the one that they need to compete or compare with, but that's not the main energy coming through here. It's really like this is the person to watch because you could probably learn a thing or two, and that's really what's going on here. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, sending you so much love, so much life. If you are subscribed to the channel, yes, there is a TAYliens message at the very end of this reading just for you to enjoy. Sending you so much love, so much life. Thank you for being here, and thank you for celebrating this 2-year anniversary with me. It was fun to revisit this topic. I realized I don't do this topic as often as you think I might. I guess I don't want to overdo it, but sending you so much love, so much life, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Don't forget to cast your votes. And this is a TAYliens message. Let's go ahead and dive in and find out what do my TAYliens need to know, okay? And of course, if you are a TAYliens, you already know that this reading may or may not relate to the topic at hand, but it is going to relate in whatever way that it is meant to relate. Okay, be sure to cast your votes to determine what readings get priority in the Why Do People Stare at You at This Location series. Okay, you don't want to miss out on being a part of that. This is a democracy where we vote. All right, TAYliens message, TAYliens message, TAYliens message, TAYliens message, TAYliens message, TAYliens message, TAYliens. I feel like taking my time with this TAYliens message. Yeah, really do. I feel like really taking my time with this message. Like, there's no rush. I just feel very calm, cool, and collected. So there's something going on here with that. You or someone else is not in a rush. Okay, what else? In order to get where you want to go, you must not resist, you must just flow. So someone could be resisting the truth of how they feel about something. Yeah, they're trying to, it's like you're trying to forget, or you're trying to like push something away when really it's like, this is, how do I describe that? It's like trying to push down feelings or trying to sweep some bugs outside, but then you realize that there's a deeper infestation. And when I say infestation, I just mean it's deeper than that. It's deeper rooted than what you're thinking. You can't just brush it off. There's a reason why something isn't just able to be brushed off. Yeah, because it means more than that. Bada bing, bada boom, bitch. Can't make this up. The Death card, okay? Like, it's gotta be, like, you've gotta go deeper with something. Like, if you want something to be done, it's gotta be exterminated, okay? There's just something about extermination. Like, either exterminate it or, like, either end it, like, let it be done, or grow with it. Okay, we have activate peripheral vision in high risk and negative situations. We have time to release negativity. I remain present in complete awareness of the bigger picture to develop insight and foresight and anticipation and navigation of my problems and situations. That's what I'm saying. If this, those that resonate with this, if you would flow with how you feel internally, you wouldn't be resisting something. You wouldn't be resisting letting something go, or you wouldn't be resisting letting someone go, or you wouldn't be resisting starting something. Because if you listen to how you felt, it would be easy to please the way that you feel. There's something here that's seeming more complicated than it needs to be. Reflect on past results. I know that I am able and capable when I consider every... Is my phone... What's going on? It's going crazy. Okay, my phone was just vibrating for no reason though. Seriously, what was that? Oh, it was for a reason. It was a ring notification. But anyways, okay. Reflect on past results. I know that I am able and capable when I consider every of my past achievements and success. Okay, so this is like taking what you've learned, knowing better, doing better, and applying it to the situation here. Okay. And then we have everything is achievable. Damn, as I said, knowing better, doing better, and then okay, everything is achievable. So we're applying this I was going to say this pressure, this knowledge. I can reach my goals and be successful because I am focused and persistent. So there is something that is pushing you to keep thriving. Well, first of all, keep thriving, but I was going to say keep striving for something. Bottom of the deck, active listening abstains from problem solving. I know that in clear listening, I can hold back from providing unsolicited solutions or resolutions until I have heard the whole message. So there could be a whole message coming to you. Instead of bits and pieces, there may be a whole entire message. Okay, I kind of wanted to get another one. We have integrity. Integrity is to live authentically and honestly with consistent and uncompromising adherence to moral and ethics. Living my life with integrity frees my mind from doubts, fears, uncertainties, and from being affected by the judgment of others. So this is fearlessly and authentically being yourself despite who may have certain judgments about it. If you know that God is leading you in a specific direction, follow that nudge. Trust that feeling. Bottom of the deck. Okay, so we've got more about active listening. Oh, it's the same card. Just kidding. So active listening abstains from problem solving. I know that in clear listening, I hold back from providing unsolicited solutions or resolutions until I've heard the whole message. So make sure you have on your listening ears, babes. All right, and final messages for my TAYliens. Have on your listening ears. Have on your listening ears because you're going to learn something. We have the Knight of Cups here. Someone like the nape of your neck may be tense from your posture. You're going to feel a loosening there. The release of some sort of tension in your body. All right, one more. One more, please. One more, please. That was not one. Just one more. Boom. It's interesting to me that I said from your posture and she's here like holding her head down. So it's like you got your head down in the books. You're committed. You're committed. You are committed. So in this commitment, keep your ears open. There's some sort of commitment in your life. Listen to it. Or your life is like you feel like you are being guided to commit to something. Listen to that. Listen to that. Okay, let me know. What are y'all committing to? People, places, things, jobs. What is it? Until next time. Take care, people. See ya.